Okay, hello guys. Nice to see you guys again. This is teacher Mandy. Welcome to my class. Okay, so today we continue to learn our lesson. And today we are going to learn 4.1. That is called comic celebration. Okay, comic celebration. So in this lesson, we are going to talk about your plans. Okay, have you ever thought about your plans? Have you ever have a goal and you set up the plans and to achieve your goals, right? Okay, now let's come to see some questions. Okay, now let's see what is the first question. The first question is, what is the first comic book or superhero story you remember reading or watching? Okay, think about this question. What is the first comic book or superhero story you remember reading or watching? Like, have you ever read any comic books or have you ever read any superhero stories or watch superhero stories, right? Okay, think about this topic and discuss. If you have friends with you, you may discuss with your friend, right? Okay, if you are alone, it's okay. You can just think about your memories, okay? So for me, did I read the comic book? I think, yes, I read. What is the first comic book? I don't remember. Okay, it was like long time ago. I was in primary school in China. So I don't quite remember like comic book. Okay, but it's not my cup of tea. Actually, I am not quite into the comic books. Okay. How about superhero stories? I think yes. I always um watch like Superwoman, Superman, yeah, Spider-Man. Yeah, I like watch these kind of superhero stories. Okay. So yeah, I have like I have a dream like to become a superwoman, right? To become superwoman with a lot of power. I can fly whatever I want. I can do whatever I want to do, right? Okay. So it's like every child's dream to be a superhero or superwoman. Is that right? Okay. So I love watching this kind of stories when I was young. Okay. For right now, I'm you guys know me right now. I'm 31 years old already, right? So it's like even I look young, I know, but I'm more than 30 years old. So right now I don't watch that often or that much about superhero stories. Okay, so right now I focus more on reality, like to improve my skills and to focus on study and work. Okay, and try to make my life become better. Okay, so I don't watch that kind of like superhero stories now. Okay, you guys may share your stories with us. Okay, what's your experience, or have you ever watched any superhero stories right now? Right, think about this topic and get our memories fresh. Okay, and second one is, who is your favorite comic book character and why? Okay, like if you have any character that you like the most or is your favorite, yeah, you can tell us who, right? And why? Why you feel like that person is your favorite character in the comic book, right? Now, is it because he is or she is brave, okay, or she's like have a lot of power or something, right? Or she's like kind, very kind or something, right? Think about the characteristics of the person that is in your comic book. Okay? Yes. Okay, or she's funny or something like that, right? Okay. Think about your reasons as well here. Okay, now next section we're going to talk about like read a blog post. Okay, so we can see here are some vocabulary. Here we can read it. Okay, so we read the text sentence by sentence. Make sure you guys can understand it. Okay, And yeah, try to read this blog. Okay, this is the blog, right? Try to read this one. Okay, so now let's read one by one. This is a fangirl, right? And superhero, right? Okay, so the fangirl here has a explanation in the right side here. Let's look at here. Fangirl is a female fan who loves comics, films, and or music. So this is like it's a female fan. Okay, so it's like fangirl. Okay, so excited, so excited. It's like very happy, very excited, right? Comic-Con is coming here this weekend. Okay, so Comic-Con is coming here this weekend. Like Comic-Con should be a person, and he is coming here this weekend. In the last class, we learned the present continuous. Do you guys remember? Like with the is, am, are plus verb ing, right? So coming, someone is coming. So it's like present continuous. Okay, it's coming now. Okay, this weekend. So it's gonna come in this weekend, right? Yay! Tommy and I have our new costumes and they look totally cool. Okay, so Tommy and I have our new costumes and they look totally cool. Okay, so Tommy maybe is my friend and we prepared our costumes and they look totally cool. Okay, so like very cool is look like the costumes, right? Okay, so here's my Comic-Con top 3. So 1, 2, 3 have top 3. So let's read one by one. First one is movies. Second one is games. Third one is art, right? So let's see movies here. Don't miss the Star Trek celebration on Saturday. You can meet some of the actors and directors from the TV shows and movies. Can't wait. Okay, so don't miss the Star Trek celebration on Saturday. So this is like the show. This is a show on Saturday. Tell everybody, don't miss that. Okay, yeah, come and see, right? So you can meet some of the actors and directors. So actors is like the actors, like the person who perform the character in the movies, right? And directors is like the person who shoots the movies, right? So from the TV shows and movies, can't wait, like cannot wait, can't wait, like want to see it quickly, want to see it soon, right? I can't wait. Okay, I'm bringing my camera. Okay, so check out the next week's post for photos. Okay, so I bring my camera. So my camera is for taking the photos, right? So check out next week's post for photos. So that means I'm gonna take some photos for that show, right? Okay, so you need to check it out next week, right? Okay. Second one is about games. So the gaming hall is 2,000 square meters of games and more games, right? So it's like I have a lot of games there, right? Okay, so you guys may enjoy if you have games, right? Okay. Third one is about art. So you say, guess what? Tommy is showing his pictures at Artist Alley this year. He isn't selling anything, but you can order from his website. Okay, so guess what? This is a good phrase we can use. Guess what? Okay, so to trigger, to intrigue the people's attention, to guess, right? Guess what? Do you know this or that? Guess what? Right? Okay, so Tommy is showing his pictures, right? Showing his pictures. So we here have present continuous tense as well, right? Is showing his pictures at Artists Alley this year. Okay. So like he took a lot of pictures and he gonna show it in this kind of alley for the artists, right? So he isn't selling anything. Okay, like does he sell the pictures there? No, he isn't selling anything. Okay, not sell the pictures, but what? You can order from his website. Okay, Yes, if you want to buy, you can buy from his website. Okay, he's not selling, but if you want to buy, you can buy it, right? Okay, you can order. Order here is like you want to buy in advance, right? You want to buy in from his website. Okay, are you going to Comic Con, right? What are you doing? Add a comment and tell me about it. Okay, so this is like then these questions we also can use it in daily life, right? Are you going to blah blah blah? Maybe you can ask your friends, are you going to Future Park? Are you going to Future Park? When you see your friend right now, maybe prepare something to go to Future Park, right? So you ask him, are you going to Future Park? Are you going to the pharmacy store? Are you going to Khao Yai? Right? So like any places or any events, okay, so you can put it here. Are you going to blah, 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 okay? Next one is what are you doing, right? This one is very common. We always ask people, right? What are you doing right now, right? So people are gonna tell you, okay, I'm gonna study, right? I'm doing my homework. I'm doing my homework, right? Something like that. Yes, you can say anything you are doing right now, right? I'm playing badminton. I'm playing ping pong, right? So you can just talk about your activities that you are doing, right? Okay. And here is another word, we just not see it. Like costume is like clothes you wear to look like someone else, okay? So here, look at here, this is the like costume, like here. This woman, this man, they wear the costume here, right? Okay. Okay, you guys may read this one, okay, by yourself. So you can practice your English pronunciation, okay? Practice your English pronunciation and try to read the text so to get the sense of English reading as well, okay? Okay. Now let's see next one. So read the block again, check the sentences that are true, correct, or false ones, okay? So you guys can read it again, take 1 minute or 2 minutes to read it again. Then we see the first one. Cassie doesn't like her costume. Is this correct? Cassie doesn't like his costume. Now find the answers. Find the answers here. Where is Gussie? This is Tommy and I. Maybe this I is the Gussie, right? Doesn't like her costume. So read the Gussie's blog post. Yes, the Gussie is this girl who writes this blog post. Who writes this blog post? Is that right? Okay. So Gussie doesn't like her costume. Can you see it? Where is it? The information. She likes it. She likes it or not, right? And they look totally cool. They look totally cool. So they here is means costumes, right? They here it means costume. It's not people. It's costumes, right? I have new costumes and they look totally cool. So we say they can also refer to the person, people. Okay, can also refer to something, things. They can also refer to people. For example, you can say, my friend and I are going to Future Park. Okay, so it's like this, right? So you can say, if someone else is gonna talk about they, right? They are going to Future Park, right? They are going to Future Park. Is that right? Okay, and you can also say things like here. These costumes, they look totally cool, right? Or you say there are a lot of what? Think about a thing. There are a lot of cameras. Okay, there are a lot of cameras there. So they look really beautiful. Is that okay? Like cameras are very beautiful, right? Or cameras are very what? You can change any adjective here. They are very old. Is that okay? They are very old. Like there are a lot of cameras there, but the cameras are very old. Okay, so they are very old. Okay, no problem at all. We can say like that. Okay, so they can refer to people, can also refer to things. Okay, yeah. Okay, so here they look totally cool. So here it should be the costumes, right? So Cassie doesn't like her costume. So should be wrong, right? Should be wrong. So we should say F. Okay, so like it or doesn't like it, likes. If we say Cassie likes her costume, right? Second one, you can meet famous people from TV and movies. You can meet famous people from TV and movies. Can we? You can, where is the information? Should be here, right? You can meet some of the actors and directors from TV shows and movies. So you can meet famous people from TV and movies. Is that right? Is that right? Yes. So here, famous people refers to the actors and directors. Actors and directors. So they are famous people, right? Should be famous, right? If they are not famous, they may not come, right? They may not feel like excited, so excited. Okay, if they are not famous, maybe they don't feel like it's very excited. Is that right? Okay, so should be famous people from TV and movies. Okay, so here is correct. True. Okay, last one. Tommy wants to share his pictures at Comic Con. Is this correct? Wants to share his pictures. He wants to share or not. So we can see here, where is it? So Tommy is showing his pictures at Artistic Alley this year. He isn't selling anything, right? He isn't. Isn't means what? Is not. Is not. Okay, that means he doesn't sell anything. He doesn't sell anything. Okay, but if you want, you can buy from his website, right? So Tommy wants to sell, so should be wrong. So Tommy doesn't want to sell. Doesn't want to. Is that right? Doesn't. Tommy doesn't want to sell his pictures at Comic Con. Okay, if he wants to sell, so he doesn't need you to order from his website, right? He isn't selling anything. He can sell something, right? He not isn't selling anything, right? If he wants to sell, he will sell, right? Not isn't selling, right? Not isn't selling. Yeah. So this one should be false as well. Is that right? So we have F, P, F. Okay, good. Okay, now we're gonna review this present continuous tense again, okay? So in this section, we talk about plans, right? So the present continuous tense can be used to talk about future plans or arrangements. Here's a short passage demonstrating this usage, okay? So before we say present continuous, we talk about, it's like at right now. Something is happening right now, right? Before we talk about something is happening right now, okay? But also we can use this one for future plans or arrangements for future. For future, we can use present continuous for future. Okay, for example, I'm going to future park, right? So it doesn't happen yet, right? Maybe it's like in the next week, I will go to future park, right? I'm going to the future park next week, right? So can talk about future plans, okay? So present continuous tense not only can talk about something happening right now, but also can talk about the future things that gonna happen in the near future, okay? In the near future. Okay, so for example, we can read this passage. We say, next week, Sarah and her friends are going to a comic convention. So next week, so we can see here, are going to, right? We say are going to is present continuous. Present continuous tense, right? So this is talk about future plan, right? Haven't been done yet, right? Okay. They are meeting at the train station at 9 a.m. on Saturday. It haven't happened yet, right? So they are meeting. So we can see here, verb plus ing again. Sarah is wearing her favorite cosplay costume, and her friends are dressing up as characters from their favorite comics. So you see here, is wearing and are dressing up. Why here is are? Because it's friends. This is a plural, right? So that's why it tends to are, not just is, right? And they are planning to attend several parlors and meet their favorite comic book artists, right? So they are planning. So here they refers to the person, the people, right? Just we say they can means the people, can also mean things, right? But here it means people, right? They are. So they refers to Sarah and her friends. Sarah and her friends, right? Okay. So they are planning to attend several panels and meet their favorite comic book artists. Then Sarah is also bringing her camera. Bring, right? ing. Also is bring. So is ing, her camera. Because they are taking lots of pictures. They are taking lots of pictures, right? So they are taking. Okay, we can see something here. And next, they are really looking forward, are looking forward to the event and are preparing everything they need. Right? So we can see there are a lot of present continuous tense here, right? So in this paragraph, we know it's all talk about future plans, right? It's not talk about something is happening right now, but it's talk about future plans. Is that right? Okay. Okay. So we can see one more. What can we see in this passage? So we can see there are a lot of present continuous tense here. Is that right? Okay. Good job. Okay, so you guys can read this passage and practice more, and you can write several sentences by yourself. Okay, use the present continuous tense to write the future plans. Okay, like next week, I am going to blah 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 blah. Next week, I am planning to attend blah 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 blah. Right? My friend and I, okay, my friend and I are going to blah, 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 right? Or he is wearing blah, 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 blah. Okay, you can use these like next week or next month, right? Talk about something new. Okay, now we're gonna see what's the difference between where, be going to, and present simple. Okay, we can see here. Where is talk about predictions. We think something will happen. Talk about predictions. We think something will happen. Be going to is talk about predictions too, but we see present evidence. This is like we think something will happen. This is we see present evidence. Okay. Second one is like instant decisions taken while speaking, taken before now, intentions or plans. Promises and the refusers. Offers, suggestions, requests. Okay, now see where. He will be a good doctor. This talk about we think something will happen. This talk about slow down. We are going to have an accident. Look at the clouds. It's going to rain. Are you going to watch the game tonight? What's the difference? So here is like we see present evidence. It's like you see something and you talk about this. So we use be going to. This one is like you think, but you didn't see it. You didn't see it. I believe they will win this match. They will win. We don't know they will win or not. We cannot see it, right? But here you can see some evidence. It's going to rain. It's like the weather changed, right? Maybe I have some dark cloud in the sky. So that give you the evidence. Okay. If you have evidence, you say you use be going to. Okay. Yes. And present continuous about plans is like have been made. Like I'm flying to New York tomorrow morning. I'm seeing the dentist at 6. We are getting married next week. Like the plans have been made already, right? Have been made already. This is like instant, like at the moment. This is like at the moment, right? This is like future, but made the plans already, right? This one present simple is talk about timetabled events, like the train leaves at 4 o'clock, the exam starts next week. Future tense clauses where when as soon as until blah blah, I retire when I am 70. Call me as soon as you arrive. So this is a present simple. It's talk about timetable events or future time clauses. Okay. Okay. Let's play here. Okay, next one is last one is may or might, right? What's the difference between may or might? Use may or might, talk about future possibility. I might go to the party tomorrow. I'm not sure. Temperatures might go up next week. So this is talk about something that you are not sure about it. Something that you are not sure about it. Okay? Yeah, it may be happen, maybe not happen, right? So this one, present simple, is just talk about something's happening, like normal circumstances. Okay? Yes. Okay, now let's consider the schedule and make the sentence for future and practice each one. Okay, the first one is Monday, 10:30, Dr. Powers. At Tuesday at 6, have basketball. Wednesday at 4, meet Jane in the park. And Thursday, 6, have guitar lessons, maybe 6 in the afternoon, right? And Friday at 5, bus to Redford, like at 5 p.m., maybe you take the bus to Redford. Saturday at 7, you have a trip to the lake, right? So these are the plans. Use present continuous to do it. How can we do it? Think about it. Maybe you can say, for example, the first one, at 10:30, we're gonna meet the doctor Howard, right? How do we say it? You use present continuous. I'm going to see Dr. Howard at 10:30 on Monday, right? I'm going to see Dr. Howard at 10:30 on Monday, okay? Second one, on Tuesday, right? How do we say it? You can say, I'm going to play basketball at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, right? We put the time as last, okay? So you can say, I, with the subject, I am is are, going to, right? I am going to, this is to show the future plans, all right? Okay, I'm going to what? To play. I'm going to play, like do something. I'm going to play basketball at, play what? Play basketball at 6 p.m. Right? This is like future tense. We use the present continuous, right? So I leave you Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You guys try to use this structure and make the sentences by yourself. Okay? So this is for you guys to have a homework to do the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay? And now we check the textbook here. What are you doing on Saturday? We can see here, right? And this one we use present continuous form, right? How do we write it? We are, right? Because it's we are going to the music festival in the afternoon. Easy, right? So yeah, I what? Am going to, right? My brother's band, my brother's band, my brother's band, this is the third form, right? Is playing, right? Is playing, or are playing, the band is playing at 8:30 on the new music stage, right? Last one is, oh no, we not stay, we what? We are, right? Because we have we. I am, he is, we are. We are not. We are not. We aren't. Okay, staying that long. Right? So here, I'm not. Can just write aren't. A R E N T. Right? So this is like a short, is in short, the preparation for are not, the aren't. We aren't staying that long. Okay? Yes? Okay. Make sure you guys can check the textbook and write the answers in the textbook. Okay? Yes. Okay, guys, that's all for this lesson. If you have any questions, you can ask me, okay? Or you can contact the language center to ask me or ask other teachers as well, okay? So I'm happy to have classes for you today, everyone. So I'll see you next class. Bye-bye.